want our children and grandchildren to be safe.
Love here today, and I can tell, you know, that I really love being in this company that I'm here today. I think it's very appropriate that we've commemorated this 1,000 days, because you're not supposed to be here. The government would like everybody to be disengaged by now. Yeah, well, maybe that's really what they want. But the fact that we've all stayed engaged, we can keep going. And we have to view this, maybe you were awake many years ago, maybe you just woke up in the last few years, maybe you woke up last year. But we're all awake now, and we know we're not going to stop because some event happens. I mean, we want to see justice done. We want to see that this is sorted out, but we know that this is a fight now for the rest of our lives. This is something we can't trust them. We can't trust anyone else to look after our people. We have to do it ourselves. And whether you're standing up or whatever you're doing, you've got to view this as the rest of your life battle, because that's what it is. This is a big battle. We've come along. Look, the thalidomide scandal was tiny in comparison, and it took over 5 years just to get that corrected. They know that they've done something criminal. They're not going to just suddenly let us have our way. We're going to have to fight like the Palestinian people are having to fight at the moment. Maybe we won't see the end of the battle. Maybe it will be like in Europe when our forebears were building cathedrals, where the grandfathers would start it and the grandsons would finish the cathedral. You all have tenacity, and that's really the quality of the Anzacs, isn't it, that we were commemorating this morning. When we said lest we forget, I was sort of thinking, are we talking about those that died at Gallipoli, or are we considering the people who have passed away because of this terrible gene transfection treatment that's been that people have been deceived into taking over the last few years? You know, this year we put in a wood heater because we got sick of paying for our gas. We should have the cheapest gas in Australia, in the world here, but they make us pay for it. So we put in a wood heater because I could get wood, and I thought I was going to buy a wood splitter, and I thought, no, I need the exercise. I'll split it myself. And I don't know if you've had the opportunity to split Australian hardwood. You know, you get a bit of yellow box or something, and you just hit it and hit it and hit it and hit it, and you go, it's not going to split. It's not going to split, and you hit it again and again. But you know, one hit, it gives, and the next hit, it just falls apart. And that's what's going to happen with this. We look like we're not going to succeed. We're just going to keep hitting and hitting and hitting, whichever way we choose to do it, whether it's getting active in political system, getting elected to councils, supporting those, campaigning in elections, whether it's through legal actions, through common law, getting, supporting all the people that do all these things in the way that you can, like you are today. We're not going to give up, and we're going to split that piece of hardwood right in two, and that's going to be our governmental system. And you wait The Australian people don't give up. And this is a testament to it today. Thank you everyone for being here.
First of all, I acknowledge Corey for holding this space for us all. Because I really believe without Corey's dedication, we would not be here now having this gathering. And that would be very, very sad. Legend! And there's a few live streams going and recordings happening, and really share this out, because I think this is an important day for people around Australia that don't even know we're here, to let them try and get it out that there are people still here standing SIDS 1,000 days ago, 1,007 days ago for the convoy. And so the government, I think they rely on us forgetting. That's how they always do it. When a new government comes in, they'll bring in some really bad laws, and 3 years later you've forgotten about that and they're being voted back in again. So, but this is one we're not forgetting, and I think they're getting nervous about it. So instead of calling it an echo chamber, I'm calling these platforms resonance chambers, where it just gets bigger and bigger and louder until we take over, and this government's going to just get blown over. So, yeah, and about the police are actually set up more as a military system. They've got their commanders and chiefs, and they're taking orders. They take orders. Right, today you're going to do a brand and breath test in this street. Today you're going to target speeding in this street. Today you're going to do this. But that's not the job of the police. The police is to go out, maybe go on patrol and see where there's trouble. People call them and say, oh, look, there's some trouble over here. Can you come and help us? Yeah. They're not meant to be under a system of command like they are now. So if they were free to go and do their investigations and look here and there, maybe they could. There's some suspicious activity going on in this house here, and do a bit of their investigation. They're happy to pull you up on the side of the road and do an investigation, but how about doing some investigation around Canberra, where the politicians hang out? So yeah, maybe I'll have more to say in a sec, but anyway, that'll do.
Guys, just remember not to use the V word, because all this will be for nothing if you use the V word, because it'll just get brought down real fast. Those guys in blue, it's a good point that Paul says there about...
Yeah, well, I've unmuted my mic this time, folks. You can hear me. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm fucking hopeless. I get a bit stressed and then I forget all about the mic and things. But anyway, another video coming up. It's got a few people on it. But the main person is a guy called Guru. He's from Stop the Lot, Sack the Rot. Something like that. Anyway, he's a pretty popular person, and yeah, well, come out shortly. It's, I think, oh, maybe I think I missed one. Sorry.
Where the drug house is in their town, right? You could probably just say Ice House, whatever. Everybody knows where they are in every town. Are you trying to tell me that these fuckers in blue can't work it out? That just shows you. They don't care about that. They want that because it divides the community, keeps them suppressed. Hey, you PSOs, who the hell are you protecting? Protect the service. Wait, protecting a bit of dirt at the moment? How about you go out and protect some children?
YouTube's come online. How bloody recording.
I just wanted to acknowledge a really important part of our protest, and that's the people that join us every single day online. You folks over there, thank you for all your contributions that you make, keeping us enthused, keeping us entertained with your comments. And really interestingly, it's not just Australian people that are on that feed. We have people around the world. We have people in England, in the States, And that's just an indication of what we already all know, that this is across the world. This is not going away. This movement is growing every single day exponentially as more people find out. So, yeah, Samantha, your days are numbered. You can't get away from this. It's not going away anytime. Not anytime soon. It's just not going away. So do something about it. Thank you.
Yeah, and just to continue on, the reason why I'm was looking forward to this day was what's next. To come and meet all you, see what's going on around Australia and what's next, because it's like, yeah, we've got to keep this going, and as our speaker before said, yeah, just got to keep going and building the momentum basically, and don't let it be forgotten.
Thanks, Brian. Yeah, I just want to, I'm glad Paul said what he said. Corey, the crew, you know who you are. Yeah, it wouldn't be happening without you guys. You know, it wouldn't still be happening. So I don't have any words for it, man. I'm just blown away, you know. So, wow, man. You know, Samantha. Yeah, you know, it's been said. You thought we'd just go away. Well, here we are still.
Really?
And now there's a very proficient network working around our country and around the world. As we all know the Masonic network of filth that is one of the vehicles that the controllers use in our country in particular. And we can see Masonic lodges closing around the country due to lack of patronage. We all know, everybody knows, there's control and how it's delivered. And so we see a groundswell, like I explained the other day, just listening to the radio, talking to all the people I talk to, and we can see on the radio, on ABC, we've got hundreds of Queensland police now joining a mass claim. I know a lot of them personally, and they've decided not to join the claim because they know they'll make a lot more money. I wonder who's paying for all this. It's going to come on like a fucking snowball. We can see it now. We see the ABC did a survey, and they said the public has lost confidence in the health system. Okay, what are they going to say? Why is that? Oh, the ambulance ramping, blah, blah, blah. There's no avoiding it. Eventually there will be nowhere to go. You know, you've pushed people to the limit. They can't afford to buy houses, they can't afford the Australian dream. Housing crisis, cost of living crisis, all orchestrated by the Freemason DMLA designed to control and divide us. And so, the movement grows and grows and grows. And like I said, I've got good friends, policemen, who are standing here with us metaphorically. They will be standing. They've said that they can't wait to come and stand in Canberra with us and do what needs to be done. And the only way to do it is boots on the ground. This is what the Constitution says. The sufficient cause. The governor needs to see us here, standing here with our boots on. Anyway, and we know that we're at tipping point. They admit it themselves, they mock us constantly. They tell us about the 1,200 companies or so, the biggest companies in Australia that didn't pay a fucking cent in tax. Who owns that? And they brag about it. They tell us openly. Well, people can't afford to pay the rent. Well, ScoMo goes and buys another mansion. And you know who I'm talking about, the person who's put the potential defamation suit on me for not wanting to talk about what I know, about what you guys do at your little fucking parties, right? guys, I'll tell you what, it was no coincidence that our friend Glenn Fisher popped up out of the woodwork, and I'd like everybody to go and make sure they check in with Glenn Fisher. He's on TikTok. Join his channel. Follow him. He needs our help. He needs our support. He is the living link. He is the one that even, I'm going to pull myself back, even these people, these supposed freedom leaders like Malcolm Robertson, I've called out to try the debunk on this. It's not just the 28, Malcolm. There's fucking Mulligan report. There's 100 of them. Go and talk to him, Malcolm. I put it out there, mate. That many fucking times. You little pussy. Talk to me. So, Glenn Fisher comes out and says, hang on, I was one of the authors. Right? You guys follow him, you've got to watch his videos, do post them. He went in there with the current affair so he could get his file, so he could show them. And he had no access to it, they wouldn't give it to him. What's going on? Why the big secrets? Samantha, I bless you. I've driven from Queensland here. Today I bless you. The pedophile protectors standing at the gates, I bless you. Christ is King.
Nearly did it again, folks. Next one is one with what's his name again? Guru. Anyway, have a look at this one, and there's one more after that. Hopefully everything works.
Where the drug house is in their town.
Oh, that's the wrong way.
Right? You could probably just ice house, whatever.
I picked the wrong one, didn't I? Should be this one.
Quite a few people here encouraged me to get on X and start a prayer space. I'm not technologically inclined, but I want to encourage everyone here, Christian or not, to walk by faith and not by sight, and maybe join me on X.
Yeah, thanks, Lisa. Lisa's one of the ones that just took up, you know, I put it out, we need to pray, guys. All right, we need to pray, because this is a spiritual war. And every day, Liz puts it on at 4 o'clock. I've been having a hard time getting there, because I've been visiting my mum around that time in the Arvo. But I encourage us all on Twitter. All right, when Liz throws the link out, you see it go out, get in there, guys. All right? Because God does love you. All right, and He likes to hear from you. And He doesn't care whether you're cranky, mad, indifferent. He doesn't really care, right? All He wants is a relationship with you. And that's the bottom line, guys. I screamed at Him for 4 friggin' years, man. When we lost that daughter, I went ballistic. Absolutely ballistic. But I could only go for so long, and He wore me down. And then He put me on a boat, and then He gave me 18 months on my own, and He sorted me out. But the thing He told me was, you're going somewhere, Guru, in a war. Okay? Dave, actually, then. But anyway, I knew where I was going, guys. And the thing that I knew I had to do was stand in truth. Okay, that was it. Didn't matter what come against me. Didn't want what come up. We just stand in truth. And that's what these guys over here behind the wall haven't got, guys. You know, you can put all the shit on them you want, and they deserve it. They deserve it. But I tell you what, they're about to watch their family die. They're about to watch their family get turbo cancer. They're about to watch themselves get turbo cancer. Because that's where we are in the world, guys. All right, there's been a lot of good speakers up here. I just didn't even sort of want to get up here. You guys have just been doing absolutely brilliant. You know, you got to listen to me every friggin' night. I don't know how you don't get sick of it, but me and Kazza. But we just try and do what we can do, guys. It's just bring you the news. But I tell you what, this is a world fight, like the lady was saying from the JWs, 4X JWs or whatever. This is a worldwide fight, guys, and I talk to a lot of people. All right, a lot of people off stage as well as on stage. All right, but I tell you what, everyone in the world's got each other's backs. Okay, we know what's going down. We know these fuckers over here, right, have got a lot to pay for. All right, you know, you don't make decisions like these people make and go home and sleep at night. These people are having trouble dealing with their own life. I can guarantee you that. All right, we have more and more people coming to our news show every week, guys. Every week. And thank you to all you people who share it out. That's the only reason it's getting out there, because we are censored like there is no tomorrow. All right, it is unbelievable. They don't like us. Why? Because all we do is stick to the truth. The truth, the truth, the truth, the truth, the truth. And the truth is getting a little bit, not monotonous, guys, but it's getting a bit, you know, under our skin now. Right, we've been talking the truth for 4 years, some of you 10 years, some of you 20 years. And I don't know how anyone could have been in this world for 20 years and got to this stage, mate. You must be going mad. Okay, because 4 years has been enough for me. I'm ready to end it. Okay, and end it is the people come together and we take back what's ours. So, look, we've got a lot of stuff going on all around the world, okay? You've seen what happened to Spain when they said, no, we're not supplying Israel with a thing. Look at Spain now, guys. If you haven't seen, get on Twitter. All right, they've absolutely smashed the place. Right, they've done the same down in the mountains. I've got people in the mountains, in the Appalachian Mountains down there on the ground and that I talk to. And it's just, you know, we've got Sign on the Spaces who has a friend that lives there as well. And it's just unbelievable, guys. Now they're coming in for their kids. Right, they're coming in because they've got no house to live in. Well, now you can't have kids if you haven't got a house. They've got all the red tape out, so you can't put small houses in. They come in and told them it'd take them 6 months to get from, what is it, Castle Rock or whatever, okay, not Castle Rock, but whatever that place is there. They had to get, you know, X amount up the road, otherwise it was a big journey back around the bottom. You know, the government come in and said, oh, it takes 6 months to build the road. The boys had it built in a week. A week. You know, this is what we're up against, guys. Just an absolute load of bullshit. So I'll give you my idea on what I think is going to happen. They're going to try and steal this election that, you know, it's not our country, but I tell you what, it's got a lot to do with us. Okay? So they're going to try and steal it as much as they can. We've seen that. But I do believe that God's got his hand on this. Trump's not our hero. Trump's not our saviour. Trump's a marketing manager. All right, like everybody else in the world. You people are as good as Trump. All right, we're all as good as Trump. We are our own Trump. You're not looking for anyone to lead you. You're leading yourself through this. Okay? Believe me. No, like Phil said, you know, we might get a little bit of help in the background, but no one's coming to save you. No one's coming to knock on your door and go, here we are, good, we're going to take you out and everything's cool, let's go fix it. No, you are going to fix it. All right? But it's going to take a little bit of a battle, guys. It's not over yet. But I think everyone's pretty well battle-hardened, not weary. I think we're battle-hardened. All right? I think we've been through the biggest pre-season any team's ever had. Okay? But if you thought it was getting rough, guys, it's about to get rough. Okay? Because once they get that win over there overseas, all hell's going to break loose. Because, again, if you don't listen to me too much, and I don't mind if you don't, all right, be sick of me after 4 years, I can tell you. All right? But, guys, we got to work together. All right? We're going to have why do we have indifferences within the freedom movement? I can tell you why. Because we're all free fucking thinkers.
Human nature.
And you can't put a bundle of free thinkers together and get everyone to get on. It doesn't work. We think for ourselves. All right, but what we've got to do is look at that person beside us and go, well, I may not agree with you, but guess what? We're all climbing a hill. Okay, and I'll tell you what, if it gets heavy enough, that person there that you don't agree with, you're not going to care when his hand comes out or where his hand comes out from to help you get up that hill. It's as simple as that, guys. So are we going to have more conflict? Yeah, we are. That's life. That happens, all right? But the conflict is about the bigger picture. All right? We got a lot of free thinkers. We got a lot of smart. I've never met so many smart people in this freedom movement. You know, we got people just doing stuff that I never thought could be done. You know, whether that's been in our intellectual, you know, or in our mental or physical. But some of the engineers and the people that we have here, guys, we can run our country. The country runs itself. So we just got to keep working, all right? And that's it. It's a non-stop work period, okay? But I just want to thank everyone because our page has grown. Why? Because you people have actually shared it around when you've been told it's a bad site, don't go near it, this is misinformation. No one really cares. We just push the button and we share it out again, guys. So, look, we're here for the long haul. Me, my wife, Kaz, all right? Anyone else involved with us? And we're not going away. These guys know we're not going away. Don't worry, they're starting to crack, guys. That's why you've only got young punks. All right? Because as someone just said, all the older guys are gone. All right? They know what's happening.